glory, honor, and praise. In Jesus' holy name we pray. God will fulfill his purpose for you. He will. Amen? Amen. 1 Corinthians 1, 27 and 28 says, but God has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and God has chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things that are mighty, and base things of the world and things which are despised has God chosen, yes, and things which are not, to bring things that are. Oh my goodness. You know, Gideon was hiding from the Midianites, and the angel came and called him a mighty man of valor. Gideon kind of looked, oh, you can't be talking to me. But the angel was talking to Gideon. And see, the angel saw something in Gideon that Gideon didn't see. And the angel called forth that mighty man of valor. We can call forth that mighty man of valor because remember, God has chosen us to be strong and courageous even before we were born, because God knew what he put in us, and it's up to us to find that. People can talk you out of your calling. Be very careful of those naysayers that can't see what God has put in you. God has placed something in you that is so special, that is so strong, that is so powerful. If you would just get a hold to it and believe God, whose report will you believe? I will believe the report of the Lord. His report says I am sealed. His report says I am healed. So I will believe the report of the Lord. I am persuaded that nothing shall snatch me out of the hand of God. So we have to believe that, brothers and sisters. We have to receive that, brothers and sisters, and we have to walk in that because our God never changes. We just have to believe what thus saith the Lord. And our God is a mighty God. He does not change like man changes his mind. You know, we are a chosen generation. Ephesians chapter 1 verse 4 says, according as he has chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. He called us to stand out. You are chosen by God. God has not called you to fit in. He's called you to stand out because you are a standout. You are a masterpiece. And you need to know there's just like your fingerprint. There's not another one like it in the world. There's not another you. I don't care what they look like. There's not another you. You got to remember, brothers and sisters, you were chosen and you was filled with the passion. So remember, whatever mess you in, there's a way out of your mess, and it's JESUS.
Where can you buy a brand new Nissan with a lifetime warranty? Kingston Pike. Hey folks, Jordan with Ted Russell Nissan. You heard it right. Every new Ted Russell Nissan comes with a lifetime warranty, and that's a long, long time. Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike.
Good morning and welcome to AM 1380 WYSH and Ask Your Neighbor. Ask Your Neighbor can also be heard and seen on our website, WYSHradio.com. And if you are in Anderson, Rome, or Morgan County and have Comcast cable, you can watch Ask Your Neighbor on BBB TV Channel 12. Ask Your Neighbor is the program where you call in and do just that. Ask Your Neighbor. Do you have a comment? Do you have a problem? Or do you have a question? Then call in and ask your neighbor. 866 865-457-1380 or toll free at 877-711-4005. And for those of you that might be listening or watching on the internet, you can email from our website, WYSHradio.com. Just click on the Contact Us button and email your questions. Now sit back and listen as listeners throughout East Tennessee and the entire world answer your questions on Ask Your Neighbor on BBB TV 12 and AM 1380 WYSH.
There you go. Here we are. It's Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week. Phone lines open and available this morning for you. What's on your mind? Anything at all? We'll talk about it. 865-457-1380 or 877-711-4005. And if you don't have anything you'd like to ask your neighbor, you don't have anything that you'd like to share, you don't have anything that you need to get off your chest or that you would like to spout off about, well, then we'll just play you some great classic country music. The Amazing Rhythm Aces look like they're up to bat and ready to go with Third-Rate Romance. I believe it might be Sammy. Hang on. I said the Amazing Rhythm Aces. It might be Sammy Kershaw's version. It is Sammy Kershaw's version. So Sammy Kershaw will be coming up then, if indeed we don't have any callers and we go into music. Either way, it's great. It's win-win all the way around. But in the meantime, Ask Your Neighbors on the air, giving you the opportunity to call 865-457-1380 or 711-4005 and ask whatever you'd like to ask. State whatever you'd like to state, share whatever you'd like to share. But whatever you're going to do, if you're going to do it now. We'll be back in just a moment, taking your calls or Sam Kershaw, Classic Kick. Either one, good fun.
I have a car. I have a home. I have a busy schedule. I don't need more headaches. I need reliable solutions when things go wrong. At AM/PM Garage Doors, they ensure your garage door is in top shape any time of day or night, weekends or holidays. With skilled uniformed technicians ready to repair or install, they keep your life running smoothly. AM/PM Garage Doors, dependable service around the clock. Call them at 865-556-8386 or look them up on Facebook. Trust me, you'll be glad you did.
Don't be fooled by insurance companies telling you where you have to get your prescriptions filled. Anderson Crossing Pharmacy in Andersonville can fill your prescriptions, and they'll do it in about 10 minutes. And make sure you ask Anderson Crossing Pharmacy about their loyalty card. You can save 10% on over-the-counter items. Anderson Crossing Pharmacy is at 3318 Andersonville Highway. Call them at 865-494-8444, 494-8444. Family owned and serving our area since 1995. Anderson Crossing Pharmacy, caring for you and about you. You should consider advertising on WYSH Trading Time because people all over East Tennessee are listening and just might come in and do business with you. Good morning, WYSH Radio Trading Time. Hi, you're on the air. Where are you calling us from this morning?
Knoxville.
Hey.
Yeah, good morning to you, Ron, and I'm calling from Powell.
Thank you. Where are you calling me from this morning?
Clinton.
Yes, sir. Where are you calling me from this morning, brother?
I'm down here in Olive Springs. I've been right here on this corner since 1972.
My friend, where are you calling me from today?
Clinton.
Okay, that'll do it. Where are you calling from today? I know where you're at. You're here in Clinton.
That's right.
Go right ahead. And where are you calling me from?
I'm in between Olive Springs and Harriman.
Well, I'm up here in the Andersonville area.
Yes, ma'am. Where are you calling us from today?
Rockwood.
Go right ahead.
Nowhere else from Roane County down here. How you doing?
Good morning. You're on the air.
It's the Big Ron from Metropolis in Harriman, Tennessee. Now I'm up at Carol, sitting by the fireplace.
Where are you calling us from this morning?
Oliver Springs.
Where are you at today, David? Where are you calling from?
Over on Raccoon Valley.
Raccoon Valley. AM 1380 WYSH. WYSH. Where are you calling me from today, sir?
Jacksboro.
Jacksboro. Fantastic. Where are you calling me from this morning?
Oliver Springs.
Where are you at this morning?
I'm in Dutch Valley community.
They can call me here in La Follette.
Good morning, sir. Where are you calling us from today?
Call from Rockwood.
Good deal.
And I'm calling from South Clinton.
Where are you calling me from today?
This is Nick in Oak Ridge.
Nick in Oak Ridge. Good morning, Nick. Thank you. Where are you calling from this morning?
Knoxville.
Knoxville, Tennessee.
Good morning. I'm calling from Briceville, Tennessee today.
Calling from Bryce. Yes, sir. Where are you calling me from?
Harriman.
Harriman. Thank you. Pat, you're calling me from West Wolf Valley.
West Wolf Valley, yes, sir.
There you go.
Right here below the radio station on Spring Street.
Where are you calling us from this morning, sir?
Campbell County.
Yes, it is. Hi. Good morning. Where are you calling me from today?
I'm calling down here from South Harriman.
That's exactly right. Where are you calling me from today, pal?
La Follette.
La Follette. Thank you. Go ahead. Fantastic. Campbell County's in the house today. Where are you calling me from today?
South Clinton.
Thank you, sir. Where are you calling me from today?
Here in Clinton, huh?
Thank you, sir. Do you currently or would you like to draw business from any of these areas? Clinton, Oliver Springs, Jacksboro, Oak Ridge, Rockwood, La Follette, Andersonville, Harriman, Caryville, Dutch Valley, Roane County, Campbell County, Knoxville, South Clinton, Briceville, West Wolf Valley, Raccoon Valley, Spring Street, South Harriman, Emery Gap, Powell, and many others? This is just one day of trading time. We do it 6 days a week, twice a day. A world of business is waiting to hear about your business on Trading Time. So why not advertise your business right here on WYSH Trading Time? Heard on AM 1380, FM 99.5, FM 101.1, online at WYSHradio.com, at BBBTV12.com. On your Alexa, simply say, play WYSH Radio Clinton on the TuneIn Radio app. Watch Trading Time on Comcast Xfinity Channel 1081 or 1086. On Facebook, search WYSH AM 1380 or BBB TV 12. On YouTube, Twitter, now X, just search BBB TV 12. And you can watch on your Roku, Fire Stick, and Apple TV streaming device by downloading Boxcast and then searching BBB Communications. So why not advertise your business to everyone listening to Trading Time right here on WYSH? All right, guys, gals, everybody, it's 10:25. Somebody's been hanging on for a while, wanting badly to get on. Good morning. Welcome to Ask Your Neighbor.
Well, good morning to you, Ron Meredith. I'm calling from out here off Gray Horse Lane and off of Mountain View Road.
Good to have you out there off of Gray Horse Lane, brother. How's everything going in your neck of the woods?
How things are going up the ranch this morning?
All's well. So far, so good. No problem. So, fingers crossed.
Oh, gosh.
Nothing's broken or blown up.
I hear you there. I was talking to a couple of people yesterday. You know, we had that burn 97-degree weather last week there for like 2 or 3 days, and then of course, I sit outside all the time. I just love sitting out on the front porch all the time.
Yeah.
It dropped down to 60-something degrees, and I thought people were going to tell me I'm some kind of idiot. I said, I'm going in here and putting a sweatshirt on.
You know what? I do the same thing when we have a big fluctuation in the temperature. You know, we'll be days having 90, 95, 96, then it starts to cool down when days are 82 and nights are 67. I'm the same way. I get chilly.
Oh, well, I mean, I wasn't cold, but I was chilly.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, I was like, I think it sure would feel better, because the wind was blowing a little bit. If I had a sweatshirt on, I believe it'd feel a little bit better.
Now, people used to tease me when I came back from Arizona. They say you go out there, you're in the heat so long, your blood gets thin. And I was like, oh, that's stupid. But it took me a while to get used to the changing of the seasons when I got back home.
Oh, God, I've seen some of their temperatures here the last few days out that way. It's been a little toasty.
Oh, I'll tell you, I'd rather have 114 degrees in Arizona with zero humidity than 95 degrees here in the humidity any day of the week.
Oh, absolutely.
It's warm.
That is 15, 20 degrees around here too.
I do not like the cold. When they say it's a dry heat out there, it really is. I don't know how to explain it except, it's dry heat. There's not a lot of moisture in the air, not a lot of humidity, and it doesn't feel as hot, and it's easier to cool off. So,
oh, yes, absolutely. Well, when the humidity's not up there, it is a lot easier.
Yeah.
But I still love East Tennessee there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not a big a fan anymore as I am of cool weather when I was a lot younger.
I liked it when I was a kid, played in it. About when I was driving age and I was working and had to get up in the mornings at 5 o'clock and be at the radio station in summertime, I didn't like it at all then.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Wintertime, summertime, whenever time. I didn't like it when it was cold.
Oh, I hear you. Hey, I wanted to ask you about a couple of things there. That it just, I don't know, just seemed like it sort of went quiet there. I know you had brought up there, shoot, it's been a month or so ago, and I never did really hear much about it, about the wreck that was on the new bridge going into South Clinton.
Yeah, there was a wreck there. According to the folks we talked to, there are charges pending. I don't know if there's going to charges come out of it. So we haven't reported on it because of the pending charges. I think either it went to the grand jury. I think it went to the grand jury last week to see if there are charges coming out of it. So we were waiting on that because outside of that, it was just an accident, unless there were charges to it. So.
Was anybody hurt bad or anything?
Yeah, there were people that were hurt. It was a head-on collision. Nobody was critical, but people were hurt and taken to I think UT Medical Center and then to Tenova. So.
Oh, okay then. Well, I just hadn't heard anything else about it, and I didn't even really hear anything about it when it happened.
No, it was really quiet, but. And again, the reason that we haven't talked about it, the people that are involved, if there are going to be charges, we'll talk about it. If not, it was an accident. And we usually don't report on accidents unless there's a fatality involved. So that's kind of where we were with it, and we're waiting to see. I'll find out today I know nothing's happened yet, or I would have already heard. But I think their possibility of charges are pending. So in that accident.
Well, another situation that I thought that was just kind of strange how it went quiet was that, and that's been over a month ago, I guess, or so. There was that shooting that went on in the Scarborough community.
Yes. I talked to Sheriff Barker about that, and he was talking about that the Oak Ridge police were really stepping up their presence in that area to quell any more things like that might happen. But I think there were 11 people arrested down there, weren't there?
Well, I'm not real sure.
I think when Russell
there was people that got arrested over that deal then.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
When Russell's back here, he can talk about it. But he and I talked about it. I thought we were on the air. We might have been off the air when we talked about it. But, I think there were like 11. I don't know. I'll find out for sure. I might be incorrect. Or maybe there were 11 people who got shot. I'll figure it out.
Oh, okay.
You're right. It's been a while, man. I swear once this stuff cools off, I forget about it. You know what I mean?
I hear you, brother. Well, I'm thinking there that we may be losing out on getting Barker up on the show anymore. He's upped his game. He's president of the Tennessee Sheriff's Association now.
He had already been elected the last time. In fact, I think the last 2 times he was here. They just made it public here recently. But yeah, he's the head of the state sheriff's organization now.
Well, good for him.
He'll get up.
I don't know if it pays any money or not, but
I don't know if it does.
It's still pretty good recognition.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. It was May 25th. It was a block party in the Scarborough neighborhood. 9 people were shot. 1 person was stabbed. Everybody survived. Oak Ridge Police Department has boosted its presence in the Scarborough area, increased patrols, foot patrols, and drive-through patrols to deter further violence. They have held community meetings. They had one on the 29th in the Scarborough Community Center. Police leadership is meeting with faith-based community leaders and others ongoing to discuss efforts and plans moving forward, emphasize public safety. But it's not telling me if anybody was arrested.
Okay, that's the reason why I was kind of curious about it, because I just don't remember hearing anything about anybody being arrested.
I thought, but again.
Yes, it is odd. You think, but I don't know. There may have been so many people there they didn't know where to start, and you'd think somebody would say something, but who knows? I guess there was a pretty big influx of Knoxville people that showed up at the block party too. So.
Evidently. The Oak Ridge Police Department were urging residents to speak with officers, to share information, voice concerns. But yeah, I don't see in here where it says anything about any arrests being made. Huh.
That was what I was curious about, because I hadn't heard anything either. So I don't know. Maybe if Russell makes his way up here in the next couple of weeks there, maybe you can ask him and see if he mentions anything about it.
I will. I'll find out, because like I said, we talked about it. I know it kind of rattled Oak Ridge, rattled the police department down there. They were very, very concerned about what was going on and worried about further problems. So, and I know they were trying to step up their game. I'm trying to. I can't believe nobody out of 9 people getting shot and 1 person getting stabbed.
Nobody gets arrested.
Yeah. I mean, everything I see is about prevention and stepped up police, presence, which is all good, but it doesn't talk about anybody getting in trouble.
If anybody other than just the local authorities got involved in the situation or not, means how there wasn't a fatality. But I did see where yesterday they caught that one guy that murdered those 4 people.
Yeah, they caught him. I saw that too.
Yeah, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on in this world now.
Well, there is. Well, now I'm puzzled, because for whatever reason I thought they'd made arrests down there, but I don't think that they have.
I didn't hear anything about it. I thought maybe you knew something I didn't.
No,
it's very possible.
No, I didn't. I mean, all I knew, the great majority of what I knew before looking this up came from Russell, and then just what we had on our news, which is what everybody else had. But for whatever reason, I thought that there was a number of people arrested, but obviously not, or out of sync. Well, yep, here we go. Keenan Kai, age 17, has been arrested, faces 13 counts of aggravated assault and related charges for mass shooting, Oak Ridge. Okay, yeah, hang on. Let me get this up here. I'm not going as crazy as I thought I was. TBI released this. Where is it at? Shooting happened in the area. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I can't find exactly what I was just pulling up, but it says here, 17-year-old been arrested, faces 13 counts of aggravated assault and related charges for the shooting. So I'll see if I can dig up more information on that.
That's crazy. A 17-year-old kid.
It is crazy.
Even having a gun.
It's absolutely crazy.
Sure enough there. But I had another subject I wanted to bring up to you, and you can elaborate or state your opinion or whatever, but without mentioning any names or anything there, but I just thought it was, and he really, or they ticked a lot of people off there to actually post something on Facebook about how men do not need women.
You're talking about Commissioner Anthony Allen. He made a post. He said he was referencing. There's a video that he posted, and I didn't watch all the video. In fact, I didn't watch any of the video. In fact, I didn't even see it until Tracy told me about it. I'm not on Facebook a whole lot anymore, but that said, posted a statement. There was a video posted, and his statement was, men don't need women.
Women need men.
Yeah.
They for reproduction.
That's how, yeah. So, yeah, and Saber took it up, and
she wasn't happy about it.
No. And Saber Beauchamp, also a commissioner, took issue with it, and then a number of other folks it's appeared as if took issue with it. Anthony, it seems like he tried to explain it as to he's trying to start a conversation about that video. I think I would have clarified it a little better if I was doing that.
You ain't kidding.
I would have said, look what this video says. What do you think? As opposed to what he said.
That's what after he had it posted there, whatever, what say or whatever.
What say you, yeah.
But I thought, oh my goodness, and then, I don't know, he must have got a little aggravated at some of the comments that were made, and I'm not sure if he's sort of teetering the line a little bit he started blocking a number of his fellow commissioners off of social media.
Well, I don't know. I didn't know anything about that, but I guess he can block or let anybody on his Facebook page that he wants to, but that don't bode well for having a conversation about it, does it?
No, it does not there, but
kind of defeats the purpose if that's your purpose.
So just talking to a couple of my commissioners there, even our good friend Tim Isabel there, I mean, it's like, I don't know, but as a county commissioner, you're sort of teetering the line there when you start blocking your fellow commissioners.
Well, I don't count Facebook as a means of legitimate communication between constituents and commissioners. I mean, people can, if they're too lazy to pick up the phone, then okay. But it doesn't bother me if he wants to block somebody off social media. I think probably 90% of the stuff on social media, whether it's from local folks or national folks, is exaggerated anyway. But that said, yeah, I think that if you want to post something to have a conversation about it, then you don't want to stop people from having a conversation if they disagree with you. That's the gist of what you're saying, and I get it.
Yeah, well, they blocked President Trump off of Twitter there for a while.
Well, they took him completely off. Yeah, he was removed for, a couple of years, till Elon Musk bought it.
Yeah, but and even though I'm proud of everything he's doing and everything, but he to be honest about it, he might have needed to get removed from a while just so he shut up a little bit.
Well, it ended up making him about $2 billion because he opened Truth Social, and they took Truth Social public, and when they took Truth Social public, his end of the deal accounted to about $2 billion. So he had Twitter to thank for that, and then they put him back on anyway.
Okay.
And he just launched, Trump Media just launched inside of Truth Social, just launched its own video TV channel, very similar to, I guess, Newsmax or Fox. I haven't seen it. I just read about it in their initial public offering of it, as part of their public company. So
he's just all about the money then, isn't he?
Well, Devin Nunes is I think the chairman of that company, of Trump Media, but they created it by taking him off of it, and he just said, "Watch this, I'll build my own." It's just like that's the American way. You don't like the way it's being done, go do it yourself, and he did. And so by them taking him off of it, they gave him reason to create a platform, which he did. It's not near as popular as Twitter, but it's popular. And like I said, the initial public offering, when it went public on the New York Stock Exchange, they said his end of the initial public offering would have come up to about $2 billion. So,
oh, wow.
I think he was probably pretty happy that they did all that to him.
That's a pocket full of money.
That's a pocket full of money. That's a lot of money. Lot of money
there. More than I could probably ever spend.
More than me and you would ever need.
Yes.
If I just had $1 million, I believe I could be okay.
Oh, I'd be just fine. That's what my mama used to say all the time about people that hits these big lottery numbers.
Yeah.
They said, why don't they divide that up? They give 200 and something people $1 million a piece there. They'd be tickled to death. How much money does anybody need?
That's true. Everybody be happy.
Everybody'd be happy. Well, did you guys celebrate a birthday this past weekend?
We did. Tracy's birthday. Her birthday was Friday the 1st. That's why I wasn't here.
Oh, okay.
And then her granddaughter Tully, her birthday's today. 3 years old today.
Oh, wow.
And then my stepdaughter Demi's birthday and my brother's birthday are the 26th of this month. It's birthday month. We have a number of birthday months. April's a big birthday month. Me and the boys celebrate in April. And so April and August, we have a lot of birthdays going on in our house.
I know. Well, my grandson, he turns 18 August the 16th.
Wow.
And that's what I said.
Jeez.
They said, "Gosh, how did he get so old there?" And I said, "Same way I did."
better to get old than the better to get old than the alternative, you know.
Yeah.
So,
well, did y'all do anything for Tracy's birthday?
We did. We went. Well, actually, on Friday, I told her, I said, "I'll take you anywhere you want to go for dinner." And she picked out a place she wanted to go, but then she decided she didn't want to go on Friday. She wanted to go on Saturday. She said, "I don't want to do anything. I want to watch movies." She wanted to watch the new Lilo and Stitch movie. That's what she wanted to do for her birthday. So that's what we did. We watched that. And then on Saturday, we went place over in Alcoa. I think it's called Kickback Jack's. I think that's what it was called.
Kickback Jack's.
It's good. It was really good. Very affordable. And the service was amazing. I mean, we got over there, I don't know, about 6 o'clock Saturday evening. I walked straight in, sat down. I mean, it was really good. I'd never heard of it before.
What was it, like a steak place?
I don't know. It's kind of got a sports bar kind of atmosphere to it, but it's got, really good like seafood, steak, seafood, chicken. It's got a full menu, but it has TVs everywhere. It has sporting events and stuff like that playing on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool.
I've got to where I enjoyed Chesapeake's awful well.
Chesapeake's is good.
It's good there.
Yeah, it's Kickback Jack's in Alcoa. That's what Kickback Jack's in Alcoa. So that's I was right on the name. I was making sure it was right, but yeah, it was good.
Jack's there.
Yep.
Well, at least she didn't hit you up for Ruth Chris's. That'd cost you $1.
Well, we ended up. Let me see. Demi and her boyfriend, me and Tracy, we all four went. It still wasn't that bad. So yeah, I got off easy.
Oh, well, good deal. And, well, hopefully the meal was good, too.
It was very good. It really was. I recommend it. I mean, I had sirloin and mashed potatoes, salad. Tracy had sirloin and ribs, and I can't remember what the kids had. Demi had seafood with her. She got shrimp with hers. I can't remember. She might have got sirloin and shrimp, but everything was good. Everybody ate well.
Well, She actually went kind of easy on you.
She did.
I would have thought she'd have ordered a filet.
She went easy on me.
Well, good deal then. Well, I want you to get whenever Queener's Corner shows back up.
That's Monday the 18th, I believe. Yeah, Monday the 18th.
Oh, okay. Then you need to get him to go ahead and elaborate what he thinks their Tennessee football team is going to look like this year.
About time to start talking some football. We've talked about it a little bit. He's a little concerned, I think. We talked about that some, but this portal stuff makes it impossible, I think, to predict what we're going to get or what we're going to have, because although they're new to Tennessee, they're not new to the game. You know, these boys that are coming in. So, we look at it like, oh man, we got this new kid coming in. Well, he's been playing for 3 years elsewhere. So I don't know. It's just really hard. I think it takes kind of the fun out of it. I've said this before. The tradition of college football and all the stuff that goes into it. I just think this portal stuff is ruining it.
Oh yeah, I've told a number of my friends there that I said this is the first year that I can remember in a while that I'm just not just super stoked and ready for Tennessee football. It's just like, I mean,
Well, I mean, back in the day, you would know who was competing for the quarterback, and all of a sudden, I'm hearing about people on the team I didn't even know were on the team. You know what I mean? They transfer in or transfer out, and so
I know it.
When I was growing up, when I was a kid, you knew who was playing what position, when, and where, and if they were going to start, if they weren't going to start. That was all part of it. Nowadays, I mean. Heck, if your quarterback ain't doing good, you just go buy another one.
Oh, I mean, that's the new way. Sure enough, there. And then, of course, that other idiot there, old Nico there, now he showed up on media day for the UCLA Bruins there, and he said, money was not the reason I left Tennessee there. I wanted to go to California and take a $1 million cut there to go play for them so I could be close to my family. Who's buying that?
Well, I mean, if that were the case, why'd he ask for the money? That's all I would say.
Yes.
If you just wanted to go, you could have said that, and Tennessee fans would have probably been pretty accepting of that, understanding if you were homesick and wanted to be close to home, and just went and left the money alone. But that's not what happened. So.
No. Not at all. I know that the Tennessee softball team, they had a girl that was an All-American that played third base, and I can't really remember her name. I know my good friend Cheryl Harris, her granddaughter, really loved that girl. But anyway, she was being offered for her this next year, her senior year, to get $25,000 from Tennessee and from the NIL money that was thrown in a little bit. And then Texas Tech turns around and offered her $750,000 to come to Texas Tech. Well, you know what she done?
Well, what'd she do?
She went to Texas Tech.
She took $750,000 and said, I love y'all, but here we go.
Yeah, but, I mean, that's pretty much life-changing money.
Well, no, that's life-changing money, especially for a kid.
Absolutely.
I mean, you put that money.
How could you blame anybody for leaving for that kind of money?
You see, people forget these kids are going to school to learn a trade or to learn a career, to go make money, to survive. And when you can put that money in the bank at 18 years old or 20 years old, however old she is, 22, you can take and put $750,000 in your bank account. Do you know what that money?
You've got a good start on life.
Buddy, you've got a tremendous start on life. And if she's got a good head on her shoulders, and a lot of these young people do, some of them don't, but a lot of them do, she used that money, let it grow. I mean, she'll never want in her whole life. She'll be good.
Oh, absolutely there. And, you kind of get a little ticked at people. Oh, God, why would you leave Tennessee? But for that kind of money, I mean, I don't blame her a bit.
Well, I think sometimes a lot of those people that say they wouldn't leave, they've already got good money, and if faced with it, I don't know they'd always hold their end of the bargain up. If you offered some of them people complaining $1 million to go down to Florida, they might go too. You never know.
Oh, absolutely, buddy.
There's a lot. I think it's somewhat hypocritical. I don't blame any of the kids for getting the money. I was aggravated with what Nico did because he already had one of the best deals in college football. He had a really good deal. He could make $2 to $2.5 million every year here at Tennessee. He had between an $8 and $10 million deal. He was going to walk out of college 24 years old, 23, 24, 25 years old with $8 or $10 million in his bank account. Whether or not he went to the NFL, he was good. He was good.
Oh, it's set.
And an education, and a good education. So I don't, again, to try and leverage that to get more, well, that it turned my stomach on it. But I don't blame these kids. When you're offered $750,000 versus $25,000, I don't blame them for doing that. That's why they're in school, to learn to go make money.
Yep, absolutely.
So
I couldn't blame her at all there for walking there, but for him just to say that it wasn't because of money there, well, he's just trying to cover his hind end.
Well, see, if she'd have switched to Texas and it would have been same money or just a little bit different, but you're talking about what? Let me see. 10 times would be 250. You're talking about like 30 times the money.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big difference. You know what I mean?
Enough there.
So.
We actually had I know the guy that transferred in there, and I'm not sure what the university's paying him, that Joey Aguilar that came from UCLA, but another one of the quarterbacks, I think he's probably going to be a sophomore this year. His name is Jake Merklinger, but he was down at the Clinton football field here 2 weeks ago doing an NIL commercial, something about milk.
Really?
Yeah, they had the film crew and everybody down there.
That's cool. I didn't know that. I hadn't heard that. See,
well, my buddy Crawdaddy, him and Archie, they
take care of the field.
Taking care of the field down there.
Yeah.
But he called me. He says, "Oh, guess who's down here doing an NIL commercial?" I said, "I ain't got a clue." He said, "Jake Merklinger." He said, "God, he's a big old kid. He's like 6'5".
Good Lord.
But they shot that commercial there and had the film crew and stuff down there. So I don't know if actually the Clinton program got any money out of it or what. But I'm thinking they may have got something out of it.
Maybe. I mean, they've got high school money, NIL money now too. So.
Oh yeah, they do. And actually, I guess it was last week, maybe, or a week before, they finally started installing the new scoreboard at the Clinton football field.
Yeah, I saw that and heard that both. I saw that. I was down by there the other day.
Well, they've got the poles up anyway.
Yeah, they're concreted in.
And they had to wait for them to set a little bit.
Yeah.
Because, I think, trying to think I want to say August the 23rd maybe is the first home game.
I think you're right, pal. Or 22nd.
On a Saturday night.
Is it Saturday the 23rd? All right. I can't remember. Walt told me, but I honestly can't remember. James David knows. He's got it all. He's got his schedule all mapped out. He's going to be there with Walt and Jim doing the ball games this year. He's excited.
Oh, okay. And I hadn't talked to Jasper since probably last week there. He was still, he acted like he's had so much on his table there between birthdays and yard sales and this sports talk that he's getting ready to start up.
Well, I'm glad you reminded me of that because Jerry Shattuck reached out to Jasper, asked me to have Jasper call him. I forgot to tell him that yesterday. I'm glad you just reminded me of that.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, you need to get Jerry. Of course, Jasper, he's still trying to figure out how he's going to do it there. If he's wanting some of us locals that's been around here for a while there to name like our 25, at least 25 top football players that ever came through the Clinton program.
He's going to try and put together a list of the top 100 players that's come through the Clinton system. But
he started out at 100, but he dropped it down to 25.
Well, I think he's going. I think he's going to go back to try at 100 because I don't know. He don't want to leave anybody out, and there's so many. You know what I mean? It depends on how far back you want to go, but we'll see. We'll see where he ends up. He might have been off more than he can chew on this because it's a big undertaking, especially when you got to start whittling it down.
Yes, there. So it's you kind of get into 1A and 1Bs and stuff there. You know what? That's what I've said about, because the best I ever saw there as far as a running back, I guess, was David C. Fritz. And then you got Scotty Whitt and John Miller and Scott Hudson, Jason Weber. I mean, just a ton. Weston Hazelhurst.
Yeah.
Just so many.
Yep. And that's, you're just talking about running backs right there. You get into the defensive linemen. You get into, I mean, there's been a lot of good players come through the Clinton system. So I don't envy him for doing it, but we'll see how it works out. I know he's recruiting help. He's needing help.
Yeah. We got, of course, Larry Savers. He was I think at least a 2-time All-American at University of Tennessee.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Charles McCray,
Big Charles McCray.
Charles was on the radio. You know, Charles did the broadcast for us for him and Jim Hollingsworth he did it for a year, I think. Larry Seaver.
Yeah, I can remember that.
Yep.
It's been a little bit back.
Yeah, that's when Walt left and went to Tazewell for 2 years. Jim Hollingsworth did it before Jim Harris took over. Jim Hollingsworth did it. In the first year, I think he had Larry Severs do it with him. In the second year, he had Charles McCray.
Oh, okay then.
I remember it. I remember Charles better because Jim was running late one night, Jim Hollingsworth. Hey, I can't remember. Somebody had gotten sick, and he called me, and he's like, I'm not going to make it on time. And it was the Oak Ridge-Clinton game at Oak Ridge. And he said, can you help me? And I was like, yeah. So I took all the equipment down and set it up. And here, it's pregame, it's, ticking down. And I'm like, what are we going to do? So I told Charles, I said, you do the play-by-play. He goes, I can't do play-by-play. I said, well, I can't either. We did the best we could until Jim got there. I mean, we didn't have any spotters. And what number was that? I don't know. I can't see. It was that one kid. That's what anybody that heard the broadcast that night for about the first quarter was probably frustrated.
Well, I'm going to just go out on a limb and say here in the next, sometime here in the not too real distant future there, old JD's kick grass lawn service may be ready to take the helm with it. Play-by-play.
We'll turn him loose whenever. Well, I don't know if we'll turn him loose, but Walter's gonna utilize him this year for sure. He's gonna put him to work. I don't know what he's gonna have him doing, but
he's gonna make a statistician out of him or something.
Probably do stats, and he'll probably just like you did last year, do some fill in color and stuff like that, halftime stuff. But we'll see. He's in fact.
Hey, now who was I'd heard you talking to David Quainer about it. You said that you were gonna, and I don't know. I guess it's Walt that you're talking about that's going to do it. Talking about all things Clinton.
Oh yeah, Walt's going to do it. Starting with we'll be starting it probably in the next couple of weeks or week. Maybe it's all completely up to Walt, but he's agreed to do it. We're going to report on all sporting events, no matter what they're at, soccer, volleyball, whatever's going on. We're going to do it. He's going to do a report on it. I don't know if it'll be a daily or a weekly or how he wants to do it. I've left it up to him, but I want it on. I've made it very plain of what I want. And then we also have talked to him about covering some of this girls flag football stuff. We've talked about covering some of the I call it Optimist League for lack of a better, Little League stuff. Walt
out there.
So we're up for it, but it's all. I mean, it's in Walt's hands. He knows what I want to do, and so how we do it will be left up to him, and I trust him to do so. James David's going to help in some of that too. I know every year we get a kid from the high school to come up here, and I don't know if it's a work program or what a program is, but they come up and help for a semester. And this year, Robbie told me he's sending James David up to me. I said, oh, that's great. I can make him work for nothing. I don't have to pay him. He gets school credit, but he don't get no money.
Okay, then. Now, was yesterday his first day back to school?
They had Dragon Day last week, so...
Well, the seniors didn't start until yesterday. I don't know. I guess
no, James David's a sophomore. He was. I can't remember. He went yesterday. He went Monday. He texted me Monday, and he was doing something at the school Monday. I don't know, because he's. I don't pick him up till Friday.
Oh, okay then. So I guess his mother got him to school on Monday. Whenever
I reckon she did. I get the absentee reports and the grade reports and that. I like it. They do that every day. So I get an email on them every day on Jacob and James David.
Oh, okay. Now, when you got them at your house there, does a bus run by there and pick any of the kids up?
There's a bus that runs by there. They don't ride it. Either Tracy takes them or Demi takes them, or a lot of times I'll just leave and go take them, come back.
Oh, okay. Well,
James David is bound and determined. He's figured it out that he qualifies for a hardship license. He's went through all the steps, done all of it. He feels like he can qualify for a hardship driver's license, so he thinks he's going to get his driver's license a number of months early so that he can drive himself to school. I said, well, more power to you, buddy. Go get it. If you qualify for it, go get it.
Go get it. Sure enough, there, shoot, if he keeps working like he has been this year, he'll have enough money to buy him a car.
Oh, he already does. He's already, I mean, for what he wants. And again, my promise to all of them was, whatever you save, I'll match. So he wanted to save. He said he wanted to have $4,000 for his car and then another $2,000 to reinvest back into his company. He wanted to have a total of $6,000 saved. If he ain't got it, he's close.
Oh, well, good for him then.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that he's not going to say, hey, Dad, instead of me buying a car, there's that Corvette sitting around that you don't hardly ever drive.
Oh, yeah, he would. Yeah. He asked me to drive it all the time. He's been driving a lot. He's got his permit, so he's been driving a lot. And he enjoys driving it. He's a little intimidated of it right now. It's until you get used to it, it is a little bit intimidating. It's not like a normal car. You push the gas on it. When you push the gas on it, you better be ready to go. Because it goes.
Hang on.
Yeah, hang on.
And they're kind of long on the front end.
The nose, your long nose, it dips down, and then and they're light. You remember, you got a fiberglass body on that thing, so it's got traction control on it. So if you get on it too hard and you can't handle it, the computer will set you straight. But if you take that traction control off and stand on it, you got to be careful, or else you're on the other side of the road sideways.
Yeah, tires are spinning.
I've done it. I promise.
Oh, gosh. Well, I'll ask you one other question, and I'll get off here, Ron. Have you heard anything from David Earl? Is he going to be back up tomorrow?
Yeah, he's going to be here tomorrow. He was here last week. He's you know.
Oh, yeah, he was there last week.
Yeah,
he's back.
He's back. He's too ornery to stay gone too long.
Oh, yeah, so he's doing good. He'll be back up to report on everything from Ciderville and baby mules and everything else.
Yes, he will.
All righty, good deal then. Well, enjoy talking to you. You enjoy the rest of your day there, brother.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you.
Okay, see you, buddy.
See you, buddy. Bye-bye. 865-457-1380. Covered a lot of ground there, didn't we? Anything you guys like to weigh in on or add to, go ahead and do it. We'll come back here with you, or we'll come back here with, like I said, Saddlebag Sammy Kershaw.
Presenting a Gain Flings love story. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus this morning when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. Alas, I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Try Gain Flings with OxyBoost and Febreze.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time. The next time you're out to dinner with friends, you can order the shrimp cocktail for the table. And maybe you'll realize it only comes with 4 shrimp after you've already given away 3, but that one shrimp will be so good. And if you switch and save hundreds, you can get shrimp all the time. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For shrimp. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Get ready for summer and lake season at Hammer Stores. Every week, there are new shipments of ladies' famous label sportwear and men's branded clothing. Ladies and girls' boutique fashions are 25% off Hammer's regularly low marked price. Check out new arrivals for summer from Simply Southern and our largest selection ever of men's fishing apparel from Huck, Magellan, Real Life, and Habit. We have just received truckloads of short-sleeve printed tees from several famous makers that can outfit the entire family for the coming warmer months. Enjoy hot deals on men's shirts, swim trunks, and shorts from famous makers like Worldwide Sportsman, Columbia, Johnny O, Simply Southern, and many, many more. Beat the heat with all-terrain gear, pants, and shorts from Wrangler at all-time low prices. Continue your spring cleaning and save now on a truckload sale of throw rugs and area rugs. Also, visit Hammer's Facebook and Instagram for daily deals. If you miss a day, you miss a bargain at Hammer's, Clinton, Sevierville, Wartburg, Halls, and Newcastle.
You should see us now. man, hurry up. Everyone's getting hungry. You got everything on the list, right?
Oh, yeah. Got the burgers, buns, chips, pretzels, ketchup, mustard, pickles, and oh, yeah, instant games from the Tennessee Lottery.
But did you get the hot dogs like I asked?
Even better. I got us the chance to win millions. I mean, what could be hotter than that?
Wow. You're doing all the grocery shopping from now on.
Kick off your summer fun with instant games and a chance at millions of dollars. The Tennessee Lottery, game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Good morning and have a great Wednesday. We're halfway through the work week and the heat continues to build on in. Today we top out at 85 degrees under mostly sunny skies and a chance for some late day showers. Maybe a few rumbles of thunder, but most are going to stay dry. And that's the story Thursday and Friday. This forecast is brought to you by Master Battery. Listen, they've got the best prices in town guaranteed. They've been here for more than 40 years and they have what you need when you need it. Give them a call today, 865-947-1500. I'm meteorologist Mike Witcher from the East Tennessee Weather Center for AM 1380, FM 101.1, and FM 99.5.
All right, guys.
WYSH.
You all enjoy your day today. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate you. Appreciate Mike calling in. I hope you guys have a fantastic day today. We're back at it. Saddlebag Sammy Kershaw coming up next with third-rate romance and whatever else we got going on. Stick around tonight, 6 o'clock, Trading Time, prime time. And we'll do it again tomorrow, Thursday edition with David West, Stars and Stories of the Cass Walker Show. Don't miss it.
Thank you for listening to AM 1380 WYSH and Ask Your Neighbor. Make sure you tune in at 10 a.m. each day, Monday through Friday, right here on AM 1380 WYSH and BBB TV 12. Or listen live online at WYSHradio.com. And remember, if you have a question, comment, or problem, call in tomorrow.